Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I know, long time no see. We will get into the logistics of everything one day, but today is definitely a special recording because I'm going to react to one of those pop the balloon shows. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I know someone who was up there. So if you're interested in getting my reaction of this person that I know that went on to this show, tune in. Okay, so it is not from the original version of Pop the Balloon. The more formal kind of, I can't remember the young lady's name. Her name is Arlette. Lord, I hope I'm not butchering that lady's name, but it's not from her. So it's from a young man. And his channel is called Kicking It with Too Cold. So he was doing a tour. He's doing a tour, and he happened to go to the state of Virginia, and he was in Portsmouth, I believe. No, Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach. And my bestie's ex happened to be there. So he, mind you, him and I are Facebook friends, and he posted that he was going to be up there. So I'm like, all right, well, I can't wait to react to it. Now, one of the main reasons, and I just want him to know, one of the main reasons why I am making sure I react to this is because we're going to bring truth to the things that you were saying, truth to how you are as an individual, because you did a lot, said a lot. So let's let's talk about it. I'm definitely gonna be honest. I am not gonna sit here and be like extra when it comes down to him because he's my bestie's ex. But I'm gonna keep it a stack, and I'm gonna see whether or not this dude was telling the truth.
Next, gentlemen, I'll make some noise for my boy.
First of all, right? You come out eating, and I don't know if they made you do that. If they said, you know what, this is something that I need you to do. This is something that I think that'll be funny because there was there there was corny moments because I didn't watch the whole episode. I watched the first guy who was on that particular episode. He had a gray beard and dude was mad corny. So I don't know if that was the intention per se, but it was yeah, coming out eating chips like you're a big dude. So I don't know, unless you thought that was cute.
Our boy came out eating, so I thought you were gonna have that, but come on, let's just put this in. You can't have no chewing in the mic, man. Come on in here. The name and age and what you do for a living, my boy.
Jay, 40 plus.
Okay, and what you do for a living?
40 plus. Jay, in 2026, my guy, you about to be 50, but okay.
Okay, and what you do for a living?
Mentor and counsel kids.
Okay, yeah, good saying, good saying. And what you looking for in a woman or a relationship?
Loyalty, realness, shit like that.
Okay.
You're looking for loyalty and realness. And so my question is, have you ever provided loyalty and realness?
Okay. And what's some deal breakers for you? Hold your mic up 2 seconds here.
Smoking cigarettes.
Damn. That's it?
I mean, I want a woman to be herself, you know what I'm saying? Not she can't be argumentative, want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Cool. She's supposed to be my mental piece.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and this is just not to J 40 plus. When men say that they want women to be their mental peace, and I'm assuming he meant as far as like being his peace of mind, his safe space. Mind you, men, you're supposed to be the leader. We are supposed to be the ones to feel safe in your presence. You also need to provide peace to your significant other. Now, Jay, my question to you is, do you have the history of providing peace?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go down here and see what's the reason she popped her balloon at her coming down here from. All right, name and age and what's the reason you pop?
My name is Shamira. I'm 29. Just not my type.
Okay.
Okay, so when the
Respect
cigarettes?
that.
Yeah, I smoke cigarettes.
It's definitely all right then. All right. Is somebody else type right here, though?
She's straight though, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. I ain't gonna downplay or nothing. She's a
Thank
pretty
you.
lady,
You
you know?
have some yourself. Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Appreciate
Respect,
that.
respect.
My bad, my bad.
Yeah. Hold your mic up, brother. All right, so for this first round, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna allow you to ask these last three ladies remaining one question. What you wanna ask them?
So ladies, what is it more for you? Love or how a nigga look?
Oh, okay.
What is
Love
it more?
or looks?
Or look?
Love or looks?
Because if you're
Love
looking
or
for
looks?
love, you ain't, because most people look for love and, the dumbest thing, oh, it's your shoes, is this, is that. So I want to know, are they really looking for love?
Yeah, okay.
That was a good question to ask, whether or not a person is there for truly love or for physicality or materialistic stuff. Very good question to ask. But that goes back to you. Like, what are you into? Are you into the physical? Are you a provider? Are you able to do all the men things without the assistance of a woman? That's a question that really needs to be asked. Are you able to live without depending on your ex?
All right, name and age. Are you really looking for love versus looks, etc., etc.?
Ayana, 26. And love, when it's unconditional, it's not based on anything but love itself. So love over. What was it?
Looks.
Yeah, love over looks.
Okay.
You like the answer?
I respect it.
Okay. And same for you. Name and age and love or looks.
My name is Yvonne. I'm 59 years old. And it has to be love over looks because we see a lot of unattractive men with beautiful women. So they had to be in love with them to be with them.
Did she know you? Because the beautiful woman was with you for a very long time. And I mean, and that's no dig, you know. This person in real life is mad funny. I'm not gonna sit here and take that away from you. But real life, quite a bit of a jerk. But it just came off like she knew you. This lady, but ma'am, who let this lady come out with her hair like that? Listen, I hated talking about how people rock their stuff, but I don't know why she left the house with her leave out like that. And the weave is, I mean, do you? But someone should have hooked her up before she was on this program.
What's your take on that? Huh?
You said you see a lot of, I didn't get that. One more time, unattractive. One more time.
I said we do see a lot of unattractive men with beautiful women, so therefore they had to be with them because they love them.
So basically, a lot of ugly niggas be getting the cute girls type deal. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Crazy work. Same for you. Name and age and love or looks.
I'm Tamara, I'm 38. I would say love over looks.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay, yeah. All right then. All right. So I ain't even gonna have you pop no balloons right now. I'm gonna actually go back down the line and allow them to ask you a question this time. Okay.
All right, that sounds
All right,
good.
come in for me. Right here. Yeah. You already said your name and age. Introduce yourself. So just go ahead and ask me anything.
Who's the most important woman in your life and why?
That's easy. Moms.
Why?
She brought me here. She taught me everything. Gotta love mom.
In your relationship, are you her son or are you her husband?
Yo. Yeah.
When you ask a man whether or not he's a mama's boy, just ask it like that. That whether or not are you her husband or a significant other. I just think it's so creepy and inappropriate. Like, keep it classy, even though the lineup was kind of, but still keep it classy. Like, I feel like that was disrespectful. So, let's see how he responds to that.
Yo. Yeah.
I mean, I respect your answer, but That's my mom. Ain't no husband, whatever type of thing. That's my mom.
Jay, that was a question, not an answer. Okay, just wanted you to know that.
Whatever type of thing. That's my mom. Mom loves me. I love her. I'm not like.
What I mean by that is boundaries. So when you're dating and you're pursuing, and then it's a actual commitment of marriage,
Right.
does your wife come first?
Over mom?
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good
But
one.
knowing my mom, we have our certain relationships. She know what's up. So like, if I'm married to somebody and she know that's my wife, she want this way, like, yeah, make it your wife. You know, make your wife. That's your wife. You know what I'm saying? Because we already have our little connection already. Mom know what it is already, so we ain't gotta worry about that. But if you're my wife, you're my wife.
And so, brothers out there who are thinking about marrying anybody, the way to respond to that question, that's if you're a believer, right? If you are a believer, you believe in faith, believe in God. This man supposedly is, right? That's just me knowing him personally. So your response is a yes. It's God, your spouse, your kids, then everybody else. But top three is what I just listed. There should never be a guess. There should never be like a, a pause, nothing. That is the answer, the end. Not that you have to like not be there for your parents at all, but your wife would come first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And let's go right here as well. Come in, Brody. What you want to ask him?
Okay, so you said loyalty is important to
Right.
you.
Right.
All right. So if your woman walked in on you and she saw you in the bed with her best friend, it's part of loyalty that she's supposed to give you another chance and work it out with you, baby.
First of all, I wouldn't even be in that type of predicament. So it wouldn't even go down like that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay.
I mean, ma'am, that was a very detailed question. I don't know, maybe she ran across that in her lifetime, but that's probably not how I would have asked him whether or not he is loyal. So for Jay, because I do know this individual, my question would be, hey, like if you ever got caught cheating, would you expect your significant other to forgive you, right? Because that's kind of a common thing, right? That would have been the question. And for him, yes. Yes. His expectation was to always be forgiven every time he cheated. No remorse, no apology, no nothing. That's the kind of individual we're dealing with, right? So, yes, he would expect for you to forgive him, for sure.
All right. What you want to ask him?
What is it for him? Like, is it love or loyalty?
Love or loyalty or love or looks?
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
To me, it's more love than anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, looks fade. We all get older. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit fades away after a while. You know. If you really love somebody, you're gonna love them for who they are and what they are. You ain't gonna let the looks, because that's what basically everybody base things on. You know, how a nigga look, what he look like, this, that. I mean, you could look good and still.
Jay, let me ask you a question, sir. Right? I'm not gonna put this man's. He said his name is Jay. I'm gonna call him Jay. As far as I know, Jay is the first initial in his first name. But why did you not come up here and be yourself? Right? And I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I don't know why you're depicting as if you're this calm, cool, and collected individual when we all know how you are for real. And is it love? Because when you had it, you didn't know what to do with it. When you had it, you were mad disrespectful. When you had it, you were all in everybody else's living space but your own. So, do you even know the meaning of love? Just asking. Just asking.
You could look good and still treat somebody shitty or dirty. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. But if you're gonna love somebody, you know, you're gonna love them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then, well, all right, then, my guy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you just pop Let's go ahead with one balloon, one more balloon. So you guess.
I got another question.
Oh, you got another one. Damn, hold on.
Do you have a problem with females that smoke weed? I know you said cigarettes.
Hold on.
You taking too long to respond.
There you go.
Why did you take too long to respond? You smoke. Huh? You do. So why? Why? Unless something changed. Far as I know, that was your thing. So is it, or do you have that kind of mentality that, it's not ladylike for a woman to smoke?
You taking too long to respond.
There you go.
You taking too long.
What's the pause?
I love my Mary Jane, and if I gotta choose, it's always gonna be that. I'm sorry.
Damn. What's your take on that, bro?
You're very handsome.
You would rather. Now, I get where you're going with that, but you would rather smoke trees than to have a solid relationship. You would choose it every time. I need us to prioritize. Like, you know, it's not that deep.
What's your take on that, bro?
You're very handsome though, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's handsome, but yeah. He took too long to respond.
So you don't want no stoners?
I mean, I'm the type to think about my answers before I just say anything. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me. So
Well,
like,
what you gonna say?
I mean,
You're the type of person that thinks before he speaks. Is wild. When you said that, did you believe that? Like, did you wholeheartedly felt like that is who you are as a person? If it wasn't for my godchild and for my sister, I would really go in because just recently you had a few choice words. Unless you thought about those few choice words that you had to convey to my people, you're an ill dude. But let's keep watching.
I mean,
It was a yes or no.
I mean, it's different. I mean, I have relationships where I haven't had women who actually smoke weed, so I can't really say that. But I dealt with women like on a like dating type of level where they smoke weed and it wasn't, I can't really answer that until I get with you on that level, as far as that goes. So, but you popped the balloon, so I respect your answer and I appreciate your compliment also as well.
Okay, all right. This somebody your type right here?
She's a very attractive lady. Yep.
All right then, Brody. Let's come down here then. And we're just gonna go with a little question showdown. Get to know these ladies a little bit more. Maybe a few more questions before we get to a yes or no.
Gotcha.
All right. Who wanna go first?
Hello, hi.
How you doing?
Can you give me like an example of cheating on the internet? What would that look like?
Ma'am, somebody hurt you, and for whatever reason, you want Jay to be the answers to your hurt. Now, I'm gonna defend him there. Like, you applied a lot of pressure, man. But I feel like she knows you because if she doesn't know you, there must have been a spirit of God that decided to implant itself in that lady and ask you all the right questions because she was asking you the questions that you have been doing in the entire 11-year relationship you were with my best. And you could.
You got some crazy answers. I mean, crazy questions. Excuse
No,
me.
I have intelligent answers.
No. I'm not coming at you disrespecting you at all.
Okay.
It's just
Thank
different.
you.
Maybe I should have choose a choice of words, but
Thank you, sir. All right.
whatever you said, that ain't even me. How about that one?
No, I just asked your
No.
opinion.
Respectfully. I think I heard what I heard, but respectfully.
A cheater? Well, I've been around. That lady embodied your whole personality, right? Because you were a compulsive cheater. So, again, there's growth. So, I perhaps you have changed, but there's some of us that know you. As a matter of fact, I was going through the comments, and someone had said that looks can definitely be deceiving, and for sure that is my same sentiments.
I think I heard what I heard, but respectfully, That's not me, you know.
Cheating on the internet.
Anything with cheating or doing anything on internet, stuff like that. I mean, we all grown love, so that ain't even me. I ain't even on that level right now, you know. I'm somewhere different.
You heard that right now. So you may have changed. You're not on that level right now, but you were before. You could have answered it like that. You were getting mad tight, but why? Right? If you are a changed individual, may I ask why get uptight about it? Just answer it. Like, listen, we all have a past. I used to do this, that, and the third. At some point, I cheated on my girlfriend, this, that, and the third. But I regret doing that. So therefore, I no longer do that because I don't want no one cheating on me. There's so many ways you could have flipped that. But instead, you just look mad tight, look like you pressed, like you could literally see the fumes coming off your body because why? This lady was checking you. She knew you and not know you at the same time as well.
I mean, I ain't even on that level right now, you know. I'm somewhere different.
Okay.
But respectfully, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying it was you. I just wanted your opinion. That's all.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. You gotta ask her something too, though. What you wanna ask her? Wanna get to know her?
He don't want to ask her nothing because she has already dug in his behind. Like y'all can't see how tense this dude is. Listen.
So with the questions that you ask, respectfully, is it more trolling or is it more like, are you serious with these questions? Because I don't feel like anybody would do this kind of activity or stuff that I don't understand it.
What stunt? She's a lady. She's a lady. And clearly she must have been cheating on or she got a vibe off of you or whatever, or she's seen you on these dating sites or whatever. But she picked up a vibe and she was also let's scratch that. Let's say she wasn't picking up on a vibe or whatever on your aura, right? She wasn't channeling who you are for real. What she was doing was probably taking past experiences and wanting to get an answer and was hoping that you were going to be the man to give her an honest answer. Instead, you asked the lady whether or not she was trolling. Answer the question. Why are you so uncomfortable? You act like you're about to go to hell right then. But you were so upset, and she could see it because she's an older lady. She's a wise woman. She knows she was calling bullshit, and you were definitely feeding into that. Asking the lady, she's 59. Does she even know what trolling means? But whatever, right? Just you should have answered the question. But you look guilty, FYI. So next time you decide to go on to things like this, I mean, literally, just like literally think before you make an appearance. Because ladies are going to ask you tough questions. Ladies are going to ask you questions based off the experiences they have had with men. And if you can't answer a simple question, whether or not you're an individual who could be faithful, that says a lot about your character. It's not that serious. Answer the question. Can you, Jay, be a faithful man? Jay, what would you do if you either caught someone cheating, or what would you expect for someone to react to you if they caught you cheating? I don't know what you thought people were going to ask you when you went up there, but let's proceed.
I don't understand it.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to get some answers that sometimes women would like to know the answers to. So I'm using this to get to know you and also for us to learn how men think and that type of thing. If I was attracted to you or you vice versa, that's something different. But since probably not, I just figured I would just ask you a question where we can learn from each other.
Just trying to get an understanding of it, because anything that has to do with cheating is definitely not me.
I never said it was. It was just...
Definitely not you is...
Respectfully.
Okay, so you was just caught off guard by the question. You ain't really...
A little.
Yeah.
But that don't say anything bad about it. It's just
For sure. Did you have any other questions for her? You want to ask her anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You want to ask him anything else?
No, I'll just go ahead and pop so I don't waste his time, and so I'll go ahead pop.
They got some fire to him, I ain't gonna lie. Did you want her to pop, bro?
A woman got to do what a woman got to do.
Pop. Yes, you wanted her to pop. See, this is the thing, right? Men like Jay cannot be with intelligent women. Cannot. Okay? As you can see, that man can barely formulate a sentence or a thought. So having someone who can actually formulate any thought process of their own, he cannot handle that. He can't deal with that because, again, that goes back to his initial statement that he needs to be with someone who's going to provide him some form of peace, someone who's not going to be argumentative. If a person is argumentative, people take that, um, take when someone is asking you a question or want to have a conversation with you, and there's some form of debate, it's automatically okay. Well, maybe that person's being uptight. They're argumentative. They're hard to deal with. No, someone who can think for themselves, who wants answers to certain questions, they want to start a conversation. And if you are incapable of holding an adult conversation with anybody, then you don't need to be in a relationship.
The pop, bro?
A woman got to do what a woman got to do. I'm secure within myself, and I respect her and what she said. And how she, ain't no insecurities.
Was it somebody your type right here?
No, that is a fact. That man is not insecure by far. Well, I don't know. To his benefit, very funny. Real life, extremely funny, right? Insecure. I want to say that he's confident within himself, but then I don't know, because I feel like if people who are confident and secure within themselves wouldn't mistreat anyone, and I can't say that he's not that individual who wouldn't mistreat a person because I've seen him do it.
She's a very beautiful lady.
Okay. And what's the reason you left your balloon unpopped before you? What's the reason you left your balloon unpopped?
Oh, because like I said, I wanted to hear what was on his mind, especially about loyalty. I want to know what certain men think loyalty means. And for women and men, we think different things what loyalty is. So I just wanted to know.
Gotcha.
All right. So you're down to one balloon on my way, and we just gonna get it in right here. Hanging back and forth with any last questions y'all want to ask each other.
You want to start first, or you got a question, or?
I want you to ask first.
Well, I want to give you a compliment, first of all. I think you're a beautiful chocolate sister. I like what you got going on. I like your jacket, toes, everything. You look good. Just got to say that first.
That DJ and them, and them sounds. Now, I don't know if he did that sound in that moment because he clocked the corn, like how corny that was, but brother, just ask a question.
Say that first.
Ultimate Riz.
Yeah, not real though. You know what I'm saying? She's beautiful though. I got one for you. Can y'all hear me? My apologies. I want to really get to know you on a just regular level, so I'm gonna ask you a question. All right? Mexican or Italian?
Mexican.
Yeah, that's my kind of lady. I like Mexican too. That's good. Yeah. I'm a foodie.
That girl could have straight up said Taco Bell, and he would have been like, yeah, me too.
I'm a foodie. I like good food.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Me too. Good food, good looks, things like that.
Yeah.
You know?
What else you want to ask her?
You like a teddy bear? Be honest.
Yes, I do like a teddy bear.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a teddy bear. Every woman needs a teddy bear, you know?
It's wintertime, cold right now.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, how do you take your health seriously?
Do you think he do?
Do I not?
Asking him whether or not he cares about his health is wild business. You should have just called the man fat because you were referring to that. He's a bigger guy, right? I like big men. There is no diss to him. I like bigger men. My husband's a big guy. But you should have just called him that. You already know the answer to that, lady.
And I hear people in the audience, that's a good question. A man of size doesn't mean that he doesn't really take care of his health. You know what I'm saying? We all shape sizes and colors. I just come in the skin that I come in, but I'm very secure in what I got going on. Do I take care of my health? We all got to work on our health. You know what I'm saying? So
I want you to answer the question with a yes or no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Right, that's right, girl. That's right.
Yeah.
Tap dancing around the question is like what? She asked you one simple question. Do you take care of your health, sir? Are you capable of taking care of your health? Are you capable of going to the doctor without calling your ex-girlfriend asking for information or help with getting assistance or anything? Hmm. Do you need to call any of the females in your life for pointers on how to live? Do you take care of yourself 100% without the assistance of others?
I'm gonna say.
So do you say
Yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
You got any more
I'm
questions
a
for
healthy
her?
big nigga. You know what I'm
Healthy,
saying?
yeah, healthy being.
I got energy though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Alright, you got any more? You got any more questions you wanna ask him?
No, no.
No more questions you wanna ask him? Okay. Any more you wanna ask her?
Am I that one for you?
I don't know.
Are we gonna find out?
Am I that one for you is crazy. My God, she doesn't know you. For one, she thinks you got health problems, right? Asking her whether or not you were that guy for her is wild business. I wouldn't have asked another no question like that. And now that goes back to maybe he does have way too much confidence because you could already tell she was not into you. But people who have their blinders on and unable to read body language or pick up on people's tone of voice on whether or not there's any form of interest, I could see how they could just go past you. But that one for you is a wild question.
Because we can't go by, remember you said we don't go by looks, we go by love.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to learn to love you.
Trying to learn.
I'm trying to learn to love you.
Sir, did you remember what her first name was? Because hell, I don't even know what she said her name was. And I can't. Is the corniness is wild business.
I can't love you.
Damn.
She's ready to pop that balloon. She's really keeping it cool. She is really keeping it cool. She wants to pop that balloon. Girl, just do it.
Let's hold on. Let's. Oh damn. What's the reason? What's the reason?
He doesn't take care of his health, and she called bullshit on all his bullshit. Good girl.
Sit down.
I want him to be direct. I want him to answer the question. I don't want him to give me, what's this, what's that. I want you to say either yes or no. Because a man, when he say what he say as a man, that's it.
I got something for that though.
You got something to ask? Go ahead.
But a woman is gonna let a man be a man and speak what he gotta speak and let him do it. See, Lila, here we go.
Okay, let's talk about it. A woman is going to let a man be a man if that man knows how to be a man. If that man can stand on 10 toes and do what he needs to do as a man, I promise you he will get respected every single time. Every single time. So having that whole thought process about letting a man be a man, let him speak. Listen, you got to earn that. Whoever you bring into your life, just know they're going to see this video. I'm talking about the one you were on, not mine per se. Hopefully they see it, but not mine per se. They're going to see this video and they're going to think that you're the type of individual that's going to be able to hold it down without the assistance of them. But they will always see you for what you are because you're unable to be that part that us women expect for you to be. But you came on here show thinking that you're that guy. Kudos to you. Ladies, false. False, false, false. Don't sit here and let no man get big up on you when he can't hold it down on his own. Man, please.
Here we go. And I know it ain't nothing but women because the men ain't saying nothing. But I stand on what I stand on, love. That's all it is. And I respect that you did what you did. You're still beautiful.
Thank you.
I like what you got going on. Everybody look good tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's come to the top, bro. Let's come to the top. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find you the other day on Kickin Too Cold, but I do wish you the best in your future endeavors, and I'm gonna holler at you then. Let me get that mic for you, my boy. Y'all make some noise for my boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I encourage you to go to what's his name, Kicking It with Too Cold, and watch the whole episode. Even watch Jay's version. I mean his segment. Watch Jay's segment of that episode. It was the one in Virginia Beach. Watch it. I can't tell nobody. I can't recommend anybody. Um, all I'm here to do is speak the truth of what I know about an individual that I know that was on that episode. Would I be able to sit here and say, yeah, man, he's a good pick? Nope. So I'm glad he walked away with no one. Does he have potential to be a good dude? Yes. But he has a lot of work to do. Yeah, he needs to humble himself. Or somebody's going to. He's going to fight the right one who's going to humble him. And I feel like him going on the pop the balloons, I think that was an eye opener. You just can't sit here and finesse nobody. Most of us see right through you. So that was my reaction to that. Kudos for him for having the courage to even go up there and be in the spotlight for 15 minutes. But yeah, I don't recommend. Ladies, be safe out there. You'll run into a bunch of Jays that can't even be honest about their real age. That man about to be 50. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. And trust me, there's more to come. Peace and love.